and if you're not, then welcome back. I had a lot of stuff like backed up in my hard drive, so I'm like, let me go ahead and just take some of this stuff off. And this is one of those videos. I know y'all seen this other hand already, but I never got to upload the other hand when I did that one. So yeah, this is just a old video to me, new video to you guys, and I am actually at work right now trying to record, so that's why I'm talking so low. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Anywho, we're gonna jump right into it. Everything that I use, I will leave down in the description box below, so you guys can go ahead and check it out if you like. I started out with using the Macart Polygel in the color La Siesta, I think, Siesta, something like that. So yeah, again, I will leave it down in the description box below. I did go ahead and prep everything off camera, add the tips and all of that, but I did like the primer and all of that dehydrator, but I forgot to put the base coat before I did the polygel. Well, honestly, let me say, it's been so long since I did these nails. I don't know if I forgot or if I just did it on purpose, just to see what it would be like, because I am like that. I will just kind of leave something out just to see, like, does it matter if I use this or not? So I did not put the base gel on here. And for me, the only difference is the way that it adheres to the nail when I was putting it on. I don't know if you guys noticed, like toward the cuticle, sometimes it wasn't sticking to the nail, so the polygel would move entirely instead of like adhere to the nail where I wanted it to go. But after a couple seconds, it'll start to melt into the nail anyhow, so it really doesn't matter. I hope I made sense. um, so yeah, it's just, I guess, with a gel base, for me it's just like a smoother application. But either way, they both, it still works without the gel base, in my opinion. So I don't really have a specific method when I apply polygel. Um, it just kind of varies, I guess, depending on how fast I'm going. I think that's my problem too. I kind of probably need to get a method and stick to it. It's probably why I take a little bit longer than I want to. But I basically just kind of squeeze the product out of the bottle down the nail, and I'll pull the sides of the product down the sides of the nail. That way, I don't want to press it down the sides, because I don't want the sides to be too thick. I want a lot of the product to stay in the middle of the nail so that it can build the apex and the structure. So I just kind of bring the sides down lightly and just press it in. That way it's not too thick. It's just kind of meshing with the nail on the sides. So next I'm just going to go in with my 5-in-1 drill bit, and I'm just going to even out the surface of the nails, clean up the sides, and also I'm going to go in and seal the cuticles. Also, I want you guys to keep in mind that I am right-handed and I'm using my left hand in this video. So my drill is not as high as I would like it to be. As if I was using my right hand, it would be much higher. But because I don't have that much control with my left hand, it just was not as high as I liked it to be. So the process did take a little bit longer, and a lot more strokes here and there. So just in case you guys looking and is like, what is going on? Like, I'm using my left hand and I am doing the best that I can, okay? Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and do the same thing with my 80/80 grit file and clean up the side walls and the surface of each nail. And I'm gonna go in and just kind of pre-shape the tips so that I can go in with my flat disc drill bit and um, shape the tips exactly like I want them. I'm using this flat disc drill bit that I got from Shein, and I'm using that to shape the tips. I just hold it at an angle so that I can get that moon shape um, tip design that everyone likes these days. So yeah, and I just think this is just so much faster, so much cleaner. I love this little thing. I ordered like 3 more from Shein. I'm definitely gonna keep ordering them. I think I'm gonna get a couple more because you can never have too many drill bits. But again, yeah, I love these. It makes the process so much cleaner, so much faster. As long as you know what you're doing, practice makes perfect. So yeah. Again, I'm just kind of holding it at an angle, just like this, just to make sure I get the moon shape that I want. And I'm going to do that to all of the nails. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in and clean under each nail. Okay, so next I'm just using my 5-in-1 drill bit, and I'm just going underneath each nail, and I'm just basically perfecting the moon shape and getting a thinner tip with this 5-in-1 drill bit. So I basically just start at the tip of the drill bit and just kind of work my way up slowly. That way I don't take too much of the nail away. And I think they look pretty good. Alright, so now that I have cleaned everything up, I'm just going to finish up buffing to get a smoother surface so we can go ahead and jump into the design. I am using my Benelisa paint pot in white just to go in and create the French tip design of each nail. And I'm basically just going through and creating the French line first on each nail, and then I will go back in and paint the tip and fill everything in. Again, I'm using my left hand, so this was not the best experience, but nevertheless, the nails came out gorgeous, so I'm proud of myself. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and start adding our 3D flowers and diamonds and all of that good stuff. I did say I'm gonna leave everything in the description box below, so I don't want to lie to y'all when I say where I got these flowers from. It could have been Temu, it could have been Shein. I don't know. The champagne diamonds, I do think I got those from Shein, but again, not too sure. Don't quote me. Go check the description box. But yeah, I'm using my iGel Beauty jewel gel, and I put a line of that on the nail where I want my jewels and flowers to go, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and place everything where I want it to go. These big gold balls that y'all see, these are beads. They came from Walmart in the craft section. Um, yeah, there was a time where I was trying to do waist beads, and yeah, I found out that was just way too tedious and it took too much time for me, so I didn't do that. Didn't get too far into that, so I still had a lot of beads and stuff left. So I just kind of utilized the ones that I thought would be cute on nails, and I moved those over to my charm box. So yeah, that's where these came from. These are beads, so you'll see little holes in the sides of them, but they still made these. I honestly think that those were the best part of these nails. I liked the balls. I like how big they were. So yeah. Okay, so now that I have all my diamonds and flowers, etc., all in the nails, I'm just going to make sure they're in place before I go ahead and cure them. So now I'm going to go in with some top coat, and I'm just going to make sure I get really, really close to the diamonds and the flowers. That's just going to give it some extra security and make sure that they don't fall off. So yeah, once I'm done with that, I just make sure that there's no spillage on the sides of the cuticles, clean up everything, add a little bit of cuticle oil, and that is that. That is it for this video, guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any new content that I have coming up in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.